Good morning. It's Saturday and I have the day off. I'm so excited. I slept in a little bit, but anyways. Today is Alma Chapter 7, verses 10 through 18. Yeah. And in these verses, he's just speaking about Jesus and his mission and how he, what does it say? Now the Spirit knoweth all things, nevertheless the Son of God suffereth according to the flesh, that he might take upon him the sins of his people, that he might blot out their transgressions according to the power of his deliverance. And now behold, this is the testimony which is in me. And there's a quote in here by Neil A. Maxwell, and I'm going to read the whole thing because it was really good. I really, really enjoyed it. So, we're talking about, in verse 14, it says, repent and be born again. So, Neil A. Maxwell says, at the gate to heaven, Christ, the King of Kings, waits for us with open arms. He awaits not only to certify us, but also to bestow a shepherd's divine affection upon his sheep as we come home. The reality that, if we are worthy, we should one day be so warmly received by the Lord of Lords and King of Kings is marvelous beyond comprehension. Yet he cannot fully receive us until we fully follow him. His love for us is unconditional and perfect, but ours for him is clearly not. Being just, he cannot deviate from his standards by giving us blessings without our obedience to the laws upon which such blessings are predicated. His devotion to truth is such that even in his mercy he cannot lie, including to himself, about our readiness. He knows our weaknesses, but mercifully, he also knows how to succor us as we seek to cope with them. And whatever weaknesses remain in us, he will tutor us and train us to exculpate these, if we will but let him. Let others, if they choose, advocate lesser lords or causes for mankind. Only Jesus, truly and fully, advocates the basic and central cause of mankind. 1 second.
I thought you were awake.
Hi, kids. I'm reading something, okay? So try to be quiet, okay? Where was I? Hi, my love.
Yeah. A breast.
Yes, okay, hang on. Let me read, okay? Where was I? Let others, if they choose, advocate lesser lords or causes for mankind. Only Jesus truly and fully advocates the basic and central cause of mankind. Christ's advocacy is advocacy with perfect empathy and mercy. Being sinless himself, the wounds and scars he bears are actually ours. After all, he was wounded for our transgressions. He loved us. Hey, guys! Trying to read. Sorry. He loved us so dearly that he voluntarily laid down his life for us. Furthermore, even though he gives us demanding commandments and stern tasks, he has mercifully promised to prepare a way for us to keep and fulfill all of them. Oh, how glorious and wonderful is this Jesus Christ. Unplug it! Zachary, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to read. I asked you to be quiet. Thank you. If contemplating the doing of all these things to become more and more like him makes us feel discouraged, intimidated, and overwhelmed, we need to remember that he never said it all had to be done in a day. Rather, if we could not travel fast, we could at least be steadfast and press forward, doing things in wisdom and order, and in a pattern of paced progress. First achieving correct direction and then adding momentum. It is the labor of a lifetime and more. And it was just, I just thought that quote was so good. I mean, yeah, that's a book. Thank you. Just, I mean, the whole part where he's talking about how warmly he's going to greet us and how wonderful it's going to be. And it's not just going to be like, good job, Haley. It's going to be this warm embrace. He's going to snatch me up in his arms and just be so happy that I'm there. But I'm not going to be there if I don't do my part. And, you know, it just... Anyways, I liked that. And then I love how he says, it is a labor of a lifetime and more. Like, I don't have to be perfect right now. I don't have to be perfect tomorrow. I don't have to be perfect for a year from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Just steady pace. It's going to take my entire lifetime and more. Like, I'm going to be progressing into eternity. Like, the pressure of being perfect now and doing everything perfectly now can be taken off of your shoulders as long as you're trying and you're progressing. And so I loved that quote. And that's all I have for today. I love you all.